Where am I? I'm here. Yeah. Looks like I'm here. Salut tout le monde. Salut, salut. Hey. Hello, Sauvage. There is only one person that applauds when you arrive. It's all ballpoint pen? Yes, it is. How do you achieve skin tone with ballpoint pen? That's amazing. It just layer after layer, cross hatching after cross hatching. With you start with brown. You check the first video. You see. It starts with brown, and then you add a little bit of pink and a little bit of orange and a little bit of yellow. Light green, and you ended up with that kind of skin color. They are not mixing together, they just, overlap. The eye is doing the mixing. Yeah, I wish this one is smelling, because I have some smelling ink. But yeah, this one is not smelling. Yeah, I was up to finish the background yesterday evening, but my eyes were just left me. The last 30 minutes I needed. Hey Domina, how you doing? Oh yeah, guess you were tired. Yeah, I started out that portrait for fun um, Sunday evening because I wanted to draw, but I didn't want to work. So I did draw something for fun, and then of course I just had time to do the face. And I was like, okay, now I need to do the rest because I really want to see how it's gonna turn out. So I kind of did draw that all yesterday. And now all is left is this background. So is this fan work you make, or is he in some way involved with the no, it's just a fan work. Yeah, just for fun, and that yeah, I know it's the same kind of frame, but it's nothing to do with the game. It's just pure fan art. Last week I did slow down a little bit because I hurt my finger, and then I spent a little bit of time watching those guys, Viva la Dirt League, doing their D&D sessions, and they have a YouTube channel just for that. And Ben is playing an elf. His name is Bob, and yeah, it made me laugh. So I just wanted to. Last Sunday I wanted to work. I wanted to draw, but didn't want to work because what I'm doing for Master of Warriors now is quite boring, and it's just very hard time to get motivated. I almost didn't draw at all for Master Warriors last week, but I wanted to draw last Sunday, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna draw something fun just to get back to it, and so I did draw his face, and then I realized now I want to see the rest of the drawing. So that's how I ended up having the complete drawing made. But yeah, this is nothing behind that. This is no commission. It's not for the game. It's just for me. Just to get back to colors a little bit, get back to portrait, and have fun with it. That will make a nice addition in my workshop's wall. Very good, thank you. Yeah, the original drawing is a little bit warmer than what we see on camera, but that's because my camera don't really like the yellows for some reason. So the ideal for that background is to make the subject pop out of the picture, get detached from the background. So I'm gonna try to have like a kind of a blurry, and even though it's not that blurry anymore, a blurry background, and something that make the Ben pop out a little bit. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now a little bit of black. Yeah, yesterday I got a very nice compliment. Of course, I always took those comments as a compliment. And somebody say, yeah, nice filter. And I was like, it's always nice to hear that people are full people. Again. Last time I heard that was for my Jack Sparrow. Jack Sparrow's portrait on YouTube. Even though you have the videos, showing, how I made it. People are still like, oh yeah, sure. Like if it's possible to do that with ballpoint pen. I got that for the Mona Lisa as well. Which is weird because it's not exactly the same than the original, but yeah, it's always nice to hear. Yeah, those of you used to color pencil just are wondering how I can achieve those really strong thin line with colored pencil, and then I say to them, oh, it's ballpoint pen. Oh yeah, that makes sense now. Yes, and your pencil is gone in like 2 hours. That's the problem I have with colored pencil, because I really like to work with those guys, and but the thing is, like, I like to have my tip very thin, and for that I need to sharpen it all the time, and it's gone very quickly. So it's kind of fine when you buy, kids colored pencil like I do a lot, because you don't really need to have like very expensive Faber-Castell colored pencil to do a nice job. You can do that with, cheap Maped colored pencil as well. But yeah, when you arrive to almost the end and you want to have like stronger colors and stuff like that, and you're starting to get out your expensive color pencil just for the last touches, and every time you sharpen it, you're like, it's really painful. That's the beauty of ballpoint pen, it's very cheap. And you don't need an expensive ballpoint pen to get a strong color, which is kind of the case with colored pencil. If you want to have a lot of pigment in those pencils, you need like expensive one. Yeah, the only problem with ballpoint pen artwork is time. It's time and sun. Because when you do colored, full color like this one, it's kind of okay. It's gonna last if you're careful with the sun. No direct UV sunlight should do the trick. When you do just black and white, the acidity of the paper, the fact that you're scrolling with your hand, and all those things will make the ink change color, and that's not very cool if you want to keep that for a long time. So if you want to keep the original drawing, I'm not recommending ballpoint pen work. I don't really care, because I'm just I'm like, my commission with illustration is just people need the digital copy, so that's what I'm selling. I'm selling the digital copy of it. So I do the drawing, I scan it, and then that's what you're gonna buy, the scan. So who cares about what's happened to the original drawing afterward? But when you sell originals, that's why galleries are not very fan of ballpoint pen artwork, because they can't guarantee to their customers that this is gonna stay there for a long time, because it's not the case. It's too bad, because you can do pretty great things with those ballpoint pen. So when you have like this one, like I say, when it's full colored and you have a lot of different layers, yeah, the drawing won't change that much. If you protect it behind the UV glass, for example, this thing should stay there for a while. But yeah, it can fade away very quickly if you're not protecting it. I tried anti-UV varnish, and doesn't do anything. I didn't try the anti-UV glass actually. I'll be curious to see what's going on, because what I do usually, I'm like doing a quick drawing. Last time it was a teddy bear, and I varnish it with the anti-UV varnish, half of it, just half of the drawing, and then I put that on my window, direct sunlight for like a month. And when I took out the drawing to see what happened, the old drawing was half gone. There were no, like, half of it was more or less gone. It was like the same. So yeah, anti-UV varnish, not that good. But yeah, I didn't try with the glass actually. But it should be a good thing to do, because if I want to sell those for like a good price, maybe I should do so with an anti-UV glass framed we're gonna, you know, add a little bit of the cost of the drawing, but at least it will be protected if it works, which I don't know yet because I never tried. Because I bought this anti-UV varnish because somebody told me that it's working. Yeah, it's working very well. That's what I'm using on my drawings, blah blah blah. So I was full of hope. The first thing the first thing I saw is that the varnish was changing the colors a little bit, so that's not good for one thing. And yeah, it's not protecting the drawing at all. So why using ballpoint pen as my main tool if it's so complicated to make sure that it's gonna stay there, you may ask, and the answer is I don't know. I just like to use those guys. I guess it's because I like to do precise details, and those ballpoint pen can do that. Without, you know, bothering too much about sharpening them.
In case I don't see you. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Hey, Gon. Hi, have a good day, and thank you for coming by. And see you next time. Thank you again. Hey, Denise! Denise is in the place. I can finally catch a break. Work has been so much these days. How are you? Yeah, I missed you too. I'm good. But I spent my whole week last week not doing much stuff on Twitch. I'm preparing an event we have in the end of the month, and I slowed down a little bit the drawing process because of my finger. But last Sunday I wanted to draw without working, because what I need to do for Master Warriors is quite boring right now. And so I started that little portrait of Ben Van Lier, just for fun. And then I realized in the end of the stream, when I just had time for the face, that now I want to see the whole thing done. So just keep working on it. So I spent my whole day yesterday doing that, and hopefully I will finish that up this morning and start to work again. How is your finger, by the way? Still painful. Well, you won't see much there, but yeah, I mean, it's very sensible, and I keep forgetting that it's there, and I smash sometime my finger against something, and it's like a lightning of pain going through my hand and my arm and go up to my throat there. But yeah, I mean, that's my fault, so just have to cope with it and wait for it to not be that painful anymore. Hope it will heal very quickly. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I really wonder, how much meat it's gonna grow. Because right now we have like a missing part there, and we don't really see it really well. But yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of the finger missing, and has this shell there. It's out now, and it's every time it moves, it bites into the meat, and it's like yeah, I feel so dumb to use my tool like that, but I was in a hurry and wanted to have a quick result. But the result was that I had to stop. Okay. So the truth is I didn't, I was not scared enough of that machine. You need to be scared of those machines to just, make sure that you're careful. And as it's an easygoing machine, you just, sometimes just go too quick and don't think enough, and that's where the accidents come in. But it could have been worse, so that's okay. But you get pissed at yourself. Yeah, I know what. Yeah, it's so annoying. Especially now, I can't. There's a lot of stuff I can't do at home that my wife has to do now, and she's. I know she doesn't like to do those things, and I'm not even talking about Sunday's massage that, are cancelled for now, just because I play like an ass with this machine. But hey, what do you want to do about it? That's life. Just have to be patient and keep going. I mean, I'm starting to wonder if I'm not getting more and more, like you say, clumsy. Because I don't know if it's the accident, but every time I do something, I feel like I'm gonna hurt myself, which was not the case before. So The other day I was just making soft swords with, like, you know, tubes and PVA plastic tubes and, you know, some mousse, like some, I don't know how you call that, but some soft material that I put on top of it, so we can have like cheap soft sword for the event of the last of the month, the last day of the month. And so, like Aaron say, now it look like those swords look like, you know, medieval laser swords, laser sabers, like in Star Wars. But I mean, it's just like under €6 swords. It's good enough. And I was cutting those tube with a big knife, and the knife jumped, you know, just beside my left finger, and I was like, oh, come on, I'm just cutting tubes right now. I don't want to cut again. So what's the program of today? You just have a little break to say hi, or do you're like off now? So what kind of event is this that you are preparing? Do you also make special clothes? Your shirt looks beautiful, thank you. Yeah, I really like the design of the face there. So the event we are preparing with the association that Sébastien had, the BDCA, is it's gonna happen in the site where La Vallée des Saints, Saint Valley. It's a space in center of Brittany where there is a lot of huge saint statues, and every year there is more and more because the sculptors are working on the site every day, and we're gonna have like 600 cadets, you know, military guys, coming on the site to see those statues. And so La Vallée des Saints commissioned Sébastien to do some animations. So we're gonna have like we're gonna have how do you call that? A little space where you can throw axes. Another one you can throw knives, and we're gonna have a catapult there. So they're gonna be able to fire a little bit. It's not like real full-size catapult, but it works enough to throw, you know, polystyrene rocks. For some reason, we are not allowed to throw real rocks, so I had to make like polystyrene fake rocks. And my animation will be like people having a fight with soft swords. So we're gonna have like 2 teams of 5 guys, and then 5 against 5 they're gonna fight with swords, and what they need to do is touch the shoulder or the leg of their opponent. They have like 3 points of life, and the first one that, you know, loses point get out of the fight. So you're gonna end it up, you know, fighting 2 guys in some point, and they have 5 minutes. You know, in the end of the 5 minutes, I have my big horn there, finish, and the team that have more guys standing win the game, and they win a point. So every activity there is, they can earn 1 point, and in the end they're gonna have like a reward or whatever. I don't know what it is for the team that have the most point. So I prep 20 swords just in case, because it's like plastic tube inside. For security reason, I have to make those swords that if you hit too hard, it's gonna break, so you can't hurt yourself. I'm preparing a mass that have exactly the same external with the soft material and everything, except like inside is a nice hard piece of wood. So my weapon is a little harder, and the reason is that if some of those cadets wants to have a fight with the orc, because I'm supposed to be there just for arbitrary judging the fight and make sure everybody's playing fair play. But if it escalated, I need to go there with my shield and make sure that they separate or something. So I'm gonna try to make myself as impressive as I can, so they won't mess up with the orc. That's the goal. And it looks like it's just the volume of my body with my mask, and now my shield and the weapon I'm preparing should be enough to make sure that you don't want to go fighting with the orc. So we are quite exciting because it's the first time we introduce an orc in our animation. So Sebastian is quite exciting about it, and I am too, because I'm the orc. So I still have some sign that I would like to do, just to prep the guys before they enter in the game zone. And there is some sign that I'm hesitating to do because it's too tempting. Yeah, it's exciting, and it's exciting and scary in the same time, because like I said, there are 600, and in 2 hours, because that's the time they're gonna have on the site. The bus is gonna come, and we're gonna have like 600 cadets from the army, the air army, on the site. So they're gonna be sent away in a specific order, so we won't have those 600 guys in the same time. They're gonna come in wave, 60 wave at a time. So Sebastian is quite nervous about it, because it's the kind of events that it's either it goes well, and we take some level up, so we look like more professional, or it's like it's a mess and we look like assholes. So we'll see. Is it a very famous rally? Not really, no. I think it's the army is just preparing some sort of how do you call that, a day for their cadets to know them a little bit, and like, how you call that in French already? It's like like when you learn how all your team, and those kind of days. So it's not an event that we do all the time. We do events that it's come every year. like the Patrimoine Day or something like that. So that's the kind of event we're doing every year. But this kind of event with a lot of people like that, just by ourselves, it's the first time, and so Sebastien is keen to see if we can manage it. I'm quite confident in my zone, because the guy's gonna come 12 by 12, and that's where I say to Sebastien, instead of 10, I guess we can have 6 and 6. So the old guys is gonna play, and the next team is just gonna wait in the entrance of the playing zone. So I'm gonna have those guys, 12 by 12 every 5 minutes, because that's the time of the game. So I'm quite confident that it's gonna go quite smooth in my side, because I'm gonna organize that so it goes smooth. Like I was about to say, I want to have some signs saying stuff like don't mess up with the orc, or something with a triangle sign. I'm like, I'm not sure I'm gonna do that, because it looks fun like that, but if those guys wants to play I may end up with people that wants to have a fight with the orc, which can be fun, because I'm gonna have a much harder weapon in my hand and a real shield in the other hand, and they're gonna have like plastic soft lightsaber like swords. So I should be okay, and we're here for fun, and they shouldn't be drunk at that time of the day. They should arrive fresh, and it should be fun. So I'm exciting to see, because I'm gonna be able to act out. That's the beauty of being behind the mask, is that I'm gonna play the orc, for 2 hours with roaring and everything. So that's gonna be a good opportunity to show that I can play, I can act. It's gonna be fun. So yeah, I can't wait actually. Just need to finish my props. I still have two pieces of this fake black fur I have. So I need 2 pieces to put around my my cab to complete the look of my boots, and I should be good to go. And I'm really hoping somebody is gonna take some pictures, because I know I won't have time. So I can see the orc in action. So yeah, when I took this, we were in headquarters preparing the event, taking what we need, barrels and stuff like that, just to delimitate the zones of. And then I was like, in my head, I was like, I really need a shield. I will be more at ease if I have a shield. It will be more impressive, and people may hesitate before coming to me to have a laugh and have a fight with the orc. And all the students, I see this old plastic shield. I mean, it's a real one. It's the one used by the police, and it's Sebastien bought like 2 or 3 of them. There are those transparent shield, and they just have been painted with spray paint, just so it's not transparent anymore. So they were gray, and I was like holding one, and Sebastien said, "Oh, you want to have one for the event?" I'm like, yeah, I was thinking of making one myself, but if I can borrow one and paint it. And yeah, those shields we keep them for, you know, inside training, so we don't use them on the field because they are, you know, they are ugly. And but if you want, you know, because Sebastian knows me, you know, if you want to paint something on it, you know, no problem, take one. So I guess we're gonna use that one more often now, because no, you saw the front, and in the back there is this fake black fur, all on the back. So it looks quite nice now. Yes. I can just, you know, put the shield in front of me and charge. You know, like it's as easy as that. They won't have anything, you know, dangerous. And like I said, they're supposed to be here to have fun, so I don't see why I will need that shield, but it will goes well with the character, and it will make myself more, you know, impressive, I guess. So you're kind of gonna hesitate before coming to me. Ow! No, you stay there. I really hope there will be some photos of the event too. It's gonna depend because the thing is that everybody is gonna be very busy because it's gonna last only 2 hours. Those guys are gonna come, they're gonna get out of their buses at 11, and at 1 p.m. they are gone. And during those 2 hours, we're gonna have like 600 people on the site doing things. So I really hope somebody is gonna take the time to take pictures, because we won't have. And I will be very very disappointed if I don't see myself, you know, act out. So I guess we're gonna take some pictures before they come, so at least somebody will photograph me. And if I will have more time and more will to do so, because I want one, but I just, you know, don't want to do it. But yeah, I would like to have a banner as well. The same banner that I do it for the mini. That would be cool to arrive with the banner, you know, just put it there in the entrance of my. Oh yeah, that's. I'm gonna do one for one, you know, one day I'm gonna do one, but bit by bit, you know, this orc is gonna get more and more stuff. I already bought a horn that, you know, do sound like a. How do you call that? You know, those horns that I found one on eBay for €10. So, and it's a real one. It's gonna be, it's being used and it's not new, but it's working and everything. So it's well enough for my orc. Because yeah, last week, it was not last week, but the week before, Sebastian just was, you know, when I had the shield on my hand, Sebastian has this horn, it's like a little toy, and it was not working very well. But I was saying, like, with this horn on his hand, I'm like, oh come on, shit, now I need to have one. So you need to find one that's working, and there were none. They were all broken. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy one. And I'm quite happy because the ones that he had was toys, you know. that was doing ridiculous sound. The one I bought is the real one with like a metal tip and should have a good sound. What time is it? 10:30 already. Okay. So Aurore is coming back for lunch. So I need to check the clock so I can prepare lunch before they arrive. Hopefully I will have done the sky completely, and because that's where sometimes, you know, with those last little things to do, I go a little bit quicker than I could have done, and it looks not as smooth as it could have looked, and that's just because I'm sometimes, like I may do right now, go a little bit too quick. So those strokes are a little bit too hard and they're still visible. What I could do if I wanted is to have like those, I have those colored pencil there, so I can even smooth out a little bit more with colored pencil, but I really want to, you know, being 100% ballpoint pen on this one. How goes your monster? I guess you didn't have time at all to draw monsters. It's more tricky than we think, isn't it? I didn't have time to think about monster either, so the comic book project is being on hold in my head because we're preparing this event. But like I said last time, I'm gonna try with insect. I'm gonna try to transform insects into forest animal and see how it goes. Because just imagining a fur insect, it's already a monster there. Will you stay here all day? I don't think so, because I think I need to prepare my workshop, because I'm you know, beside all of that, I still have workshop with kids and adults in my studio over there. So, and we're doing a miniature of a wizard tower right now, and I still need to do some papier-mâché to make some stones, and so I guess I'm gonna be busy in my workshop this afternoon. I still have to finish painting my mask as well and starting to do those signs. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon. And this evening I'm probably gonna watch The Good Place with Alan. Hey, le studio A2, 2A, le studio 2A, lance un raid. Hello, hello. Hey, hey, hey. Merci pour le raid. Comment va les raiders? How you doing, guys? Sublime. Oh, carrément, sublime. Ouais, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Je suis en train de me dépêcher à faire le fond, et du coup je me suis en train de faire attention à pas trop me dépêcher. Parce que c'est en général là que tu commences à faire de la merdouille quand tu te dépêches. Et c'est 100% stylo bille. What? Et c'est que du stylo bille. Tu vois ce stylo bille de professionnel que je tiens dans la main? Le dessin a été fait à 90% avec celui-ci. Puis le reste, c'était avec les stylos que j'ai là. Voilà. Comment va Emerico? J'ai pas de mots. Ça va, ça va. Ça va, ça va. J'essaie de finir ce truc-là. Alors c'est rigolo parce que la semaine dernière... bon, j'ai eu un petit accident de mon doigt. Bref, n'en parlons plus. Mais du coup, j'ai ralenti un peu au niveau du stream. Et du coup, je me suis maté Viva la Dirt League. Qui est des gars que j'aime bien regarder parce qu'ils font des trucs bien délire. Sur YouTube. Et ils ont commencé Enfin, ils ont commencé il y a longtemps. Hein, mais moi, j'ai commencé à regarder. Ils ont une nouvelle chaîne YouTube. Enfin, une nouvelle qui n'est pas nouvelle, mais bon, c'est une nouvelle pour moi. Ils ont une chaîne YouTube où ils font du Donjons et Dragons. Et donc, du coup, il y a un personnage qui est joué par Ben. Bob, il s'appelle, le personnage. Qui m'a bien fait délirer. Et dimanche, j'avais envie de le dessiner, juste pour le fun. J'avais pas trop envie de travailler sur mes dessins de commande. J'avais envie de dessiner, donc... je me doute bien. Merci beaucoup. Et donc, du coup, j'ai commencé à dessiner Bob. Et puis, bah, je me suis rendu compte au bout de 3 heures que, en ayant fait juste la tronche, que je voulais voir le reste du dessin maintenant. Donc, je me retrouve à... je me retrouve à faire tout le dessin de Bob. Et donc là, j'essaye de me dépêcher parce que bon, ça commence à faire quelques heures et j'ai pas non plus envie d'y passer toute ma vie. Hein, j'ai du boulot. Mais je me rends compte que si je me dépêche trop, il va y avoir des hachures un peu trop fortes dans tous les sens. Et le fond est censé être juste là pour mettre en valeur le sujet, n'est-ce pas? Donc j'ai pas non plus envie de passer trop de temps sur le fond. Mais ce genre de fond avec des aplats, c'est le genre de truc au stylo, c'est bien chiant. Parce que forcément, comme c'est que des hachures, avant que tes hachures commencent à disparaître, il faut quand même que tu en aies quelques-unes qui se croisent. Donc, oh, j'entends plus de musique là. Pourquoi il n'y a plus de musique? Parce que c'est en pause. Ça, c'est j'adore. Ok, on va faire l'autre côté. Donc bah moi c'est Alain Barbeau pour ceux qui ne me connaissent pas. Je fais de l'illustration, du portrait au stylo bille. Et d'habitude, la plupart du temps, je travaille pour une franchise qui s'appelle Maître Guerrier qu'on est en train de qu'on est en train de créer. Avec dans cette franchise pas mal de jeux qu'on va mettre au point, dont le plus gros est un wargame type Warhammer, avec la particularité d'avoir des Romains, une race humaine qui ressemble à des Romains. Et donc l'idée de ce jeu, alors c'est un nom, ce type d'idée, mais je me rappelle plus, c'est un nom un peu savant. Mais l'idée du truc, c'est de jouer avec tes propres figurines en fait. Donc le jeu est gratuit, le jeu tu télécharges, l'idée c'est que tu télécharges le livre de règles, tu utilises tes figurines et des dés quoi, et tu peux jouer au jeu. Donc là on a une version avec quelques coquilles dedans, une version bêta qui est en ligne en ce moment pour ceux qui ont envie d'essayer. Si ça vous intéresse, je peux vous mettre un lien. Sachant qu'il y a une autre version qui arrive avec les coquilles en moins. Et normalement, à partir de septembre, c'est prévu. Alors est-ce que ça va se faire? Je sais pas parce que Sébastien est assez occupé. À partir de septembre, on est censé avoir une autre version qui arrive avec un peu de... Oh, hey, cette musique arrive à point. C'est exactement la musique de... C'est exactement la musique de... Comment? Hollywood. Welcome to Hollywood. Il y a une version qui va arriver avec de la magie et des grosses armes de guerre, type catapulte, canon et trucs comme ça. Donc petit à petit, on va introduire de plus en plus de choses jusqu'à arriver à la version complète du jeu qui est prévue, qui s'appelle le Libé des batailles. Voilà. Donc d'habitude, c'est ce que je dessine. Là, je suis parti sur un truc plutôt perso, juste pour le fun. Et ça m'amuse énormément qu'il y ait cette musique qui passe tout à coup par hasard. Parce que c'est la musique typique qu'il y a dans les vidéos de Viva la Ligue. La Viva la Dirt League, là. Dont ce personnage fait partie. Là, si quelqu'un peut me faire un petit clip... Je peux faire des clips, moi, ou... J'en sais rien. Mais si quelqu'un peut me faire un petit clip de ce moment-là où je suis en train de dessiner Ben avec la musique de Viva la Dirt, ça serait pas mal. Parce que là, c'est une coïncidence assez rigolote. Bon, on arrive au bout là, bientôt. Hop là, petit coup à l'envers. Bon, et ton gros perso là, t'as réussi à faire tout ce que tu voulais hier soir? Ah, cool. Merci, monsieur. Parfait. Il a dû raccourcir un peu, mais j'ai rattrapé ce matin. Ah bah bien. Ouais, moi c'est pareil, hier soir, il me restait encore une bonne heure et je voulais justement faire ça, quoi. Mais mes yeux, ils voulaient pas. Mes yeux, tout à coup, ils ont dit non, c'est fini, on arrête. Donc là, bah, tu peux pas trop lutter en général. Moi, c'est mon gamin qui faisait des siennes la nuit. À minuit. Ah, d'accord. Ah. Ça arrive aussi. Faut que je regarde moi si de mon côté en interne je peux faire des petits clips ou pas. Ça m'étonne un peu. Ou alors il faudrait que j'aille sur Twitch. Ouais, c'est ça qu'il faudrait que je fasse en fait. Que je regarde mon live sur Twitch et que je me fasse un clip quand j'ai envie d'avoir un truc qui reste. Parce que les clips restent longtemps. Ils restent plus longtemps que les vidéos. Là, je me demandais pas plus tard qu'hier si j'allais pas me dessiner toute l'équipe. Mais la réalité, revient assez rapidement. Et je me dis que j'ai quand même pas mal de boulot. Avec Maître Guerrier déjà. Plus ce petit projet BD que j'ai envie de travailler aussi. Donc je me dis non, en fait ça va être un délire d'une fois et puis ce sera tout. Hein. Moi c'est j'ai déjà lu ça. Le petit poisson rouge qui relit les mêmes messages, tu sais. Allez. Sorry, Denise, I left you a little bit there. Mon doigt commence à me faire mal. Ding, ding, ding. Just watching the beautiful artwork and your pleasant company. Thank you. That make you a pleasant company too. That's actually what we have here, is the style that I want to achieve for our comic book. This here, maybe not the background because I'm just hurry up, but the character has the style I want for our comic book. That's actually what I was trying to do with that drawing. Instead of just making look like photo, I would like to, having this real feeling about it, but still with some, some comic book quality into it. So, and to arrive to something between things, something quite unique. I'm not sure it's that unique, but at least it's something we don't see that often in comic book. Because, let's be honest, they don't have time and the money to spend that much time on a drawing on the square, so but as we don't really care about the time we're gonna spend on squares, we just want to have like pleasing ourselves first. So if I want to spend 30 hours on one square, it's my problem. Because I guess that's how I'm gonna work the panel. I'm not gonna have like a full panel draw on one sheet of paper. I think I'm gonna sketch out all the panels with the little sketch inside, very rough sketches, and then as soon as we say, okay, that page looks great, the adjustment of those squares are good enough, and we can breathe and we can read the story properly and everything, and I will report each squares. I'm gonna make it bigger on one page, and I'm gonna draw that square, and then scan it and digitally replace the sketch by the drawing, you know what I mean? So square by square, this sketch page is gonna be replaced by full colored drawings. And I guess we're gonna I'm gonna leave space like that for bubbles on the sketch, so I know that I need more or less space for the bubble, but we'll put the bubble later on top of it. I'm not sure I want to draw the bubble and leave it blank. Sorry. I say that, but in the same time, if I have the bubble there already ready, I don't have to draw what is behind it. But that means we can't decide to make it smaller or bigger depending on the on the language and the space we need for the bubble. So I'm still not sure what's the best option actually for the bubbles, but I feel the cleverest solution will have to leave the drawing, just leave the space, but draw whatever is behind it, which take more time, but at least we can decide where to put the bubble, how big it needs to be. Okay, we starting to arrive to the end of that drawing. But that way it would be easier to draw for me, because instead of having this huge page, because I want the square to be at least as big as that, so I can have I have enough space to draw everything I want with the quality I want, you know. So, and if I want to have squares that big, you know, the whole page need to be huge, and I don't have space to draw that huge. You know, usually with the corner of the table, it's get, you know, bend and everything. It's but if I do that square by square and digitally, you know, put them together, we should be good to go. And that way I don't have an whole, you know, the whole page to draw. I just have to draw, you know, square after square. So people that will watch that on Twitch, the fact that the bubble are not there and what is inside is not there, they will have the drawing, but they won't have the story. So to know the story, they will have to wait until it's done. Okay, still like it looks still a little bit sketchy behind, but can I do something about that? Let's see. What I need is a thin green, yeah, like this one. I love when I'm watching the drawing and look at the screen and what I see is just a drawing. Like a pen passing by. Hello, pen. What are you doing here? Okay, now. work is really busy there. I couldn't get to draw much. I have to finish some work still, but in June things will hopefully calm down. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully for you, you'll be able to draw as much as you want. Okay, so I feel like we are to go there. Just gonna see if I can Okay, I think I'm gonna just try to thicken my hairlines. Where is the guy? Where are you, Bob? Oh, here you are. Because I don't have the old hair. Anyway. Just have... Yeah, we are back to Honeywood. Welcome to Honeywood. Hello, adventurers. Let's pop out a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, we're good here. There. Okay, I think we are done. Just gonna sign that somewhere. Thank you. I get applause a lot this morning. Okay. Signature there is not very visible, but it's there. Okay, look at that. So I needed like how much? Yeah, almost 2 hours. Yeah, I thought with the last 30 minutes yesterday I would have time to finish the drawing. Turned out I needed 2 hours more. So yeah, so that's okay. So I'm gonna scan that, and I'm gonna prepare lunch, I guess. So yeah, so it's time to say goodbye. Merci beaucoup d'être passé. Thank you very much for coming this evening. As usual, it was a pleasure. I'll see you. What day we are? Tuesday, Wednesday evening. I'll be back Wednesday evening, and when I'm trying to finish up those dwarves there that I started 2 weeks ago. Yeah, keep going with the technical object that I love to draw. and more. All right. So take care. Say hi to Emery, Denise, and yeah, see you soon. Merci Emerico d'être passé. Merci beaucoup le studio 2A pour le raid. Et à la prochaine. On va aller raider quelqu'un. Ouais, on va aller raider quelqu'un. Merci beaucoup Ozophage. We're gonna have a raid and I'll be back tomorrow evening. Bye. Have a good day.